damselflies, the dippers, full of life. But if you stand in Fermoy and look at the black water at the high water level, you can see the slime. There is no doubt about it. We've crossed a threshold. It is saturated in pollution. And again, I don't need to say any of this to you. We know that this is the case. And, you know, we are just lucky that we are tuned in at hopefully an early enough stage to really try and reverse this trend. And we know again about the nutrient problem in Ireland, and you can see there south and the southeast, but also Tolka being a problem with wastewater in the kind of eastern part of Ireland as well. But then getting to the positive. And I think that what is so positive, and I apologize, there's no women in these photographs. There are plenty of women farmers. I just couldn't find their photographs. So please be rest assured that this is not representative of the action that's happened. But these are some amazing people. You know, we know the pressures from the past. We know chemical spills from industry have caused fish kills. We know that there's fish kills from slurry in the past. But the pressures now, as we've seen from this, feel a little bit endless and exhausting because of nutrients in agriculture, putting pressure in the south and the southeast on the rivers. But so many people want to reverse this threshold that we are crossing. And in the last 20 years, I must say, at a local level, I have met so many, been so blessed to meet so many of these people with incredible energy at hyper local level who are noticing and harnessing their energy. There's a lot to be done. And what can we do? So these people doing remarkable work. And I just want to point out a few individual farmers who are taking things into their own hands, who really, you know, are just doing such incredible, making such efforts, and they're not waiting for the systemic change that, quite frankly, we need urgently to happen. It may not happen until that happens, individual farmers. So we have here on the left, Donal Sheehan, a dairy farmer in Cork and the River Bride, who's harnessing a whole valley, a whole catchment together to make change. We have in the middle, Brian Costello, a remarkable dairy farmer in Roscommon, who is, you know, working so well. He's got curlews and orchids on his farm. We have on the right-hand side, young Cathal Flood in Monaghan, who's doing absolutely incredible work in measuring nitrates and phosphates on his farm and really showing that sort of curiosity and taking control back, if you like, of what he is doing. And then below there, we have John Mchugh, another dairy farmer in Laois, who again has been absolutely at the head of the curve, at the forefront of really working in a more ecological way, working within understanding the limits of the land that he looks after, shall we say. He owns it, but he looks after it for future generations. And then we also have Tillage Farmers. And I just want to mention very briefly these two. So on the left, we have Michael Dunn, and on the right, we have his son, Norman Dunn. And 4 years